boy Bossman Juan, aka Juan Yeezy, aka Juan Do. And yes, sir, man. Today we are right to the Kansas City Chiefs versus Baltimore Ravens 2023 AFC Championship game preview, man. Now look, woo-wee, this game should be, and I believe is going to be, a banger. Now look, bro, we got Pat Mahomes versus Lamar. Do you hear what I just said? Pat Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson. Dog, I'm excited for this one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, I didn't think Patty Mahomes was gonna get this far. I didn't, bro. The regular season does not show enough for championship pedigree. Like, you can't take regular season and apply that to the champions or to championship pedigree, bro. Because they showed championship pedigree versus the Bills. They made all the right plays, they made all the right stops, and they got the job done to beat the Bills. I will never, ever go against this man ever again, bro. Anytime the odds is not on his favor, guess what? He flipped those odds and he get the job done every single time. I don't know how he do it, bro. It's amazing. Immaculate. But Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens is something else, bro. Oh my gosh. This is going to be a tough one, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. On paper, and probably you're using your eye test, the Ravens have the better team. They should win this team. It's not the team. They should win this game, but I just can't go against this dude, bro. We're gonna see the businesses, man. Let's check out the preview. Let's see what everybody's talking about. Let's see the any key points that that these guys make, bro. Let's see what the business is.
Hey, they asked for it. Yep. And they got what they asked for.
Sunday at 3 p.m., bro.
He said it. This ain't done. We come back next week ready to go. And turn it up a notch. Chiefs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Kansas City Chiefs ready, dog.
Back in the AFC Championship game for the 6th straight time.
Being the AFC.
The 6th straight goddamn time. Why did I pick the Bills? Why?
Championship game. I mean, that's what you try to do every single season. Our goal is to get to the Super Bowl, and that's going to take everything we have this next week. So this is a great Ravens team that we're going up against.
They head to Baltimore to see if they can come up with a way to keep John Harbaugh from breaking out another rendition of the senior citizen Humpty Dance.
That boy having fun out there.
Chiefs have won 4 straight.
Hey, listen, no dancing today, right? No dancing today. We got more to do.
Look better last week offensively than they.
He said no dancing today. You see what the Ravens doing? They dancing crazy, bro. Andy Reid said, yo, we ain't doing what they gonna do, bro. We ain't doing the Humpty Dumpty, bro. We about to handle the business. That's tough.
They have all year. Patrick Mahomes maybe comes in off his best outing of the year.
It's always fun when you get to come together as a team and really just be like y'all versus everybody and get the win.
He put up his highest rate at least, over 130, went 17 for 23, over 9 yards per attempt, 2 touchdowns, no picks.
Watch him fake
That's
this
important.
right here. Like,
No
I'm
picks.
going to throw it over you. And it gets Douglas to leave his feet. Mahomes has been doing this for years.
Baltimore at Super Bowl's door for the first time since 2012. They've now won 10 of their last 11 games with Lamar Jackson starting.
It was rusty. You know, it was windy. It was cold as heck out there.
Jackson keeps Stanley in front.
Very rusty from the beginning, though. Very rusty.
We came out second half and we did what we were supposed to do, put points on the board.
And after last week, Baltimore with a minimum of 31 points in each of their last 7 home games with Jackson at QB.
I thought Lamar was going to play great, but he's played great all year. You know, and just now, it's more important than ever. He's been locked in from day one. That's his turn. And we've all kind of ran with that.
Lamar's in! We're going to have a championship game in Baltimore because the Hayes Lamar!
This is the 4th installment of Lamar Mahomes. Mahomes has a 3-1 edge.
You can't possibly pick the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson to win this game after you hear a stat like this, right? Mahomes has a 3-1 lead over Lamar Jackson. Now look, bro, anything can happen. It's football, but the odds don't fit the Baltimore Ravens' favor. But the team and the roster does. I don't know, bro. I can't. I would never do it no more. Nope. Bro, I had the Bills going to the Super Bowl in the first place. So now that the Bills is gone and the team that beat the Bills are in, I'm going with the team that beat the Bills, and I'm going with the former reigning Super Bowl champions, bro. Real talk.
Let's go!
That 3-1
Mahomes is
lead
3-2 in conference
is
championship
definitely
games. Hasn't ever played one
eye-opening.
on the road, but he won away from Arrowhead last week, so the whole hasn't ever had to win a playoff game on the road thing is no more.
When you're on the road, it's you versus them. It's you versus everybody in the stadium. You have to come together as a team, and the guys do that.
This is Lamar's first conference championship game.
Much has been said about you having one playoff win. Have you heard that? Did it motivate you?
You know I heard that.
Was that?
You know I heard that.
Jackson plus elite rush offense plus elite defense plus home field advantage. That's what KC is up against. Baltimore's win
got
over
everything on
Houston
their
in the
side.
divisional round was more or less what 2023 Ravens football is all about.
Quarterback draw up the middle. He's to the 10. 5. Touchdown Ravens! Lamar Jackson.
Jackson's dual threat abilities were front center in the division round win. His legs, though, are what make him special, and they propelled Baltimore into the conference championship game, 100 yards rushing, 9.1 a carry, 2 scores.
Jackson has to go. And boy, when he goes right up the middle of the field.
Kansas City just finished playing Josh Allen, gave up 72 yards rushing to him, 6 a run, 2 TDs.
Beast is on the loose again. Another first down for Buffalo.
Jackson is just a third or maybe a fourth of Baltimore's rush attack. Kansas City's defense should expect plenty of Gus Edwards, Justice Hill, maybe some Dalvin Cook. Hill last week, 66 yards,
that boy Hill,
5.1
nice.
a run.
Justice had a great game.
Yeah, he's
On
nice,
second
bro.
and 9, Hill.
He runs
First
hard and he
down
runs
plus.
fast.
I
I
told
give him
Justice, I
that.
said, man, you're really, really talented, but your heart's even bigger.
Hill hit at over 5 a carry this year in limited duty. Edwards versus the
See,
Texans.
that's why Harbaugh, man, the Harbaughs are just a great coach, bro. They just great coaches. You hear what he said?
Your heart's even bigger.
That's straight out the goddamn books. That right there, that statement is gonna push anybody to do their best. He gonna get the best out of you no matter what, bro.
Hill hit at over 5 a carry this year in limited duty. Edwards versus the Texans, 40 yards, 4 a carry. Gus with 800 plus yards for the year, 13 paint jobs.
First and goal. Edwards into the end zone. Touchdown Ravens.
Cook chipped in 23 yards in his first action for Baltimore. All that versus the #1 rush defense versus running backs, too. Chiefs didn't play backs nearly as well as Houston, but they did keep James Cook in check. He went for 4.7 in 2023. They kept him to 3.4 a carry. Linebacker Nick Bolton had a whopping 13 tackles.
13 tackles. Great run defense. Because James Cook usually
Chiefs
goes off.
secondary
They
also
held
up
him
against
contained.
it. Jackson's most recent MVP outing came complete with nice passing stats. Repeating myself, Baltimore's offense, a run-dominant outfit. They sported a 130 run-pass split for the year, but when they throw, it's produced nice results.
All day.
Look at that. Yo, if I got all the time in the world,
Nice
it better be some
Lamar
great
went 16 for
results
22
coming
last
out of
week,
that.
152 yards, 2 TDs, no picks, a rating over 120.
It takes a team to win an MVP award. All right, but I know who the MVP is. It's Lamar Jackson.
Should be noted, too, Houston, a team
we
that
know,
doesn't
we know.
blitz a lot, sent the house after Lamar all game long. 75% of his dropbacks, that's an absurd rate. He faced pressure 43% of his dropbacks, that's a lot, and none of it mattered.
I mean, they have 10 guys within 5 yards.
Blitz pressure coming, pass completed. Isaiah Likely pulls his way down to the 27-yard line.
Isaiah Likely,
Once Lamar was
gonna
able
be
to sit back there and just
Isaiah Likely, in my opinion, he's gonna be a problem for the Chiefs. He's gonna be a problem.
kind of pick them apart, get the ball out quick. He just did a great job with that, and that took control of the game.
No Ravens pass catcher had even 50 yards versus Houston, wasn't required. Zay Flowers led them in targets. He was their leader on that front all year. 4 catches, 41 yards versus Houston.
Petrie coming on a blitz again. Jackson steps up. Zay Flowers with a catch and a first down.
Flowers has been the most consistent Lamar target this season. He's a slot guy, so he will go mano-a-mano with Trent McDuffie, Kansas City's nickel cornerback. He made first team All-Pro this year, so that's a top shelf one-on-one.
Okay. Okay.
Right to stomach, fumbles the ball, picked up by Kansas City.
Probably this is the best team I've ever been on from the top to the bottom.
Baltimore's wide receiver supporting cast. Jackson threw one of his TDs to wide receiver Nelson Aguilar last week. OBJ was quiet. He's always a threat. Rashad Bateman hauled in 239 yards.
We got to finish, you know. Still playoffs, we're not in the dance yet, but I'm looking forward to next week, to be honest with you.
Chiefs counter with L'Jarius Sneed, who will also stick Flowers.
Without us coming in here, about the fans, about how cold it is, which don't matter at all. We came out here to play ball.
He tracks WR1s with the best. Stephon Diggs in the divisional game, 8 targets, only 21 yards, only 3 catches.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, Stephon Diggs kind of vanished. All right, I want to give credit to the Chiefs defense, but Stephon Diggs didn't come to play. I don't know what was in his breakfast. Maybe he switched something up, bro. Maybe he got some. Maybe he ate some strawberries instead of some bananas that day, bro. Maybe he usually eat bananas, but he ate some strawberries. He was dropping all type of passes, bro. From what I was hearing, he was dropping passes. This is not Stephon Diggs in the brightest moments. All right, he usually comes and performs, bro. But some bad drops, man. Some catches that's routine. He dropped and didn't catch it. Just not a Stephon Diggs type of game for you, bro. 8 targets, 3 receptions, only 21 yards in a big game. Man, oh man, bro. That's tough. That's very tough.
Our defense was just as good as it could be.
Second and 10, almost picked off. That was McDuffie who jumped in front of Diggs, who's been held to only 3 catches.
After Flowers, Jackson usually turns to his tight ends. Isaiah Likely scored last week.
Jackson, end zone, Likely for the touchdown.
And there's a chance tight end Mark Andrews returns from injury.
Wait, what? Wait, nah, Mark Andrews coming back?
Did 6 touchdowns in his 10 games. Can't hurt to have an elite pass catcher added to the mix, right?
I didn't think he was going to play this whole entire season, but if they get him back in one of the biggest games to go to the bowl, that's going to be nice. Not saying he's going to be a difference maker. He should be, but there's no telling. But he's Mark Andrews. If he's not a difference maker, guess what? He's going to be a decoy out there. So you gotta pay elite attention to him. Even though he's going to be a decoy, I don't know if he's going to be 100% ready, but I know he wants to be a part of this winning team, bro, for sure. So if he does come back, I would not be surprised. Well, I really would be, because I thought it was an ACL tear. But maybe I'm wrong about my information that I got, but I'll check out the video. But if he comes back, regardless of what the injury was, if he comes back, he's going to be a great piece back, and might make some key plays.
Andrews has it across midfield. Down the
Wouldn't put it past him. Mark Andrews right there. He top 3.
Chiefs' pass defense was tough on tight ends. Held them to an 87.5 rate this season, 7th.
But I don't want Mark Andrews to slow down Isaiah Likely's progression. Isaiah Likely is definitely performing, definitely. So we'll see about that, man. It should be. It's gonna be great either way. Okay, what is this? Pass defense 2023 held tight end to 87.5 rate. 7th in the league. Okay.
Defense started off a little slow, and then they picked it up. I'm so proud of them and the job that they did. Spags had a great game plan.
The pass rush sitch. Marr was sacked 3 times by the Texans.
Second down and 19, and down goes Jackson again.
2 of them right before the half, so not super damaging. Jackson didn't fumble, hasn't lost a fumble in a long time. Ball security not an issue for him this year.
Very important. Giving the ball.
Kansas City's pass rush with the 2nd most sacks for the season. Didn't have one last week, though, and only hit Allen twice.
Hey, can he get home?
Yes. Yes.
They're supposed to be so good.
Chiefs Chris Jones, George Karlaftis, Charles Omenihu, Mike Dana, between 6.5 and 10.5 sacks each for them this season. Kansas City got away with a win without much pressure while giving up more points than normal on defense because their offense erupted for 27 points. KC may have had its issues in 2023, but when they put up 25-plus points, 8-0, including the playoffs.
Sonny, that's what we getting all day.
That's another great fact. Oh my gosh. They throwing facts at you. They throwing facts. Another fact. Here you go, another fact, man. They knocking me out with the facts. Like, the numbers point to Kansas City. The team, the paper, the roster points to the Ravens. Hey, bro. Men lie, people lie. Wait, what they say? Not men and people are the same thing. What's the term called? Men lie. Well, people lie. Numbers don't. There you go. People lie. Numbers don't. And these numbers is yelling Chiefs, Chiefs, Chiefs.
5+ points, 8-0, including the playoffs.
Tutties. That's what we getting all day. Tutties. Touchdown is the mentality. Tutties all day.
Putting up 25 on Baltimore is going to be a challenge. Ravens faced the #1 QB in passing yards per game for the year last week. Baltimore held C.J. Stroud, who came in hot to
But honestly, let's be real. C.J. Stroud no Patty Mahomes. Or at least not yet. He ain't no Patty Mahomes. That boy Pat Mahomes, that championship pedigree comes out when it needs to come out. That championship DNA that only champions have, because they won championships, multiple, it comes out in ways you will never imagine, bro. You only know once you get there and win a couple. The Ravens don't know about they don't know nothing about no championship pedigree, bro. You might think you got Pat Mahomes locked up. You might think you got him on the ground. Guess what? He escapes, slings the ball for 50 yards. Throw him up there, touchdown. That's how easy it can get. That's how rough it can be. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I didn't seen it.
175
yards,
no touchdowns, just 5.2 yards per attempt, a low 70s rate.
You know, all these purple jerseys and
but the Ravens do flop.
They arrive.
The Ravens definitely do flop.
And just doing everything he can to squeak out any kind of yardage.
Their divisional round showing, akin to how they played quarterbacks all year, they were either the top secondary this season or co-champs at the very least.
Off the deflection, the Ravens have the pick. Brandon Stevens in the right spot, and he's running with it.
Chiefs offense, trying to dent the #1 defense in points per game allowed for the season, held Houston to 10. They didn't give up a single TD. 5 straight, no team has scored 20 points on Baltimore.
Tagovailoa, high throw, intercepted by Geno Stone.
Ravens secondary will primarily be focused on 2 KC pass catchers. Travis Kelce, of course, has 2 good playoff games under his belt now. 2 touchdowns versus the Bills, 75 yards, and 1 heart for the love of his life. A lot hairier than you would have thought, right?
Travis Kelce scores that touchdown. They show Jason Kelce with his shirt off, up in the suite, chugging a beer.
They start with us. Let's set the tone for the first place.
Baltimore's linebackers, Roquan Smith, Patrick Queen, safeties Kyle Hamilton, Geno Stone, second toughest in the league on tight ends, holding them to a low 80s rating.
Fires incomplete. That ball came bursting out as soon as it arrived in his hands because the Ravens just blew him up.
Kansas City's wide receivers don't have it any easier either. Ravens faced Nico Collins, a 1,300-yard receiver, held him in check to 68 yards.
Stroud tried to fit it in to Nico Collins, broken up by Marcus Williams.
Baltimore's cornerbacks, Arthur Mollett, Brandon Stevens, Ronald Darby, Marlon Humphrey, who didn't play last week, a nightmare for wideouts this year. Baltimore held wide receivers to the 3rd lowest rate for the season.
Here's a ball tipped and nearly picked.
Rice, he went for 47 yards last week. He had a great rookie year.
Mahomes gets twisted around and escapes. Complete.
They're going to need him to play big.
And it's Rice.
MVS also hauled in a big catch versus the Bills, 62 yards.
Mahomes going with a long ball. What a catch! MVS.
Mahomes would take similar protection. The Bills didn't make it home to see him once, and they only hit him twice.
Here they come on 2nd and 8. He's able to get ahead of them and go down the field and connect.
Buffalo's pass rush was 4th in sacks for 2023, too. The Ravens' pass rush he faces didn't sack Stroud once, but their front factored into that game. They pressured him a whopping 54% of the time. That's a fat number.
Here's pressure by Mollett. Stroud on 3rd down. Has to throw it away.
They were the bag kings in 2023. 3 guys with 9+ sacks. Kyle Van Noy, Jaden Clowney, defensive tackle Justin
3 guys with 9+ sacks. That's insane, bro. That's very insane.
Pump fake, and he is
but you can't take the regular season and bring it into the playoffs. That's a whole new season. Everybody in the playoffs are 0-0. You know what I'm saying? If you lose 1 game, guess what? We won't see you until next year, buddy. 60 sacks first. 114 quarterback hits. Tied for 4th. Shh. Them boys get after the quarterback, man. But Patrick Mahomes, like I said before, he know how to wiggle his way out of there and throw it. He can hurt you, bro. He can hurt you when you see them boys.
Ravens run defense, not a strength in the regular season, held Devin Singletary, a dude hitting at 4.5 plus over his last 5 to 6 games, to 2.2 a run, just 22 yards.
Ground game has been non-existent. Roquan Smith got through to make that stop in a loss of 3.
Now they take on Isaiah Pacheco, who went to work on Buffalo's defense, 97 yards, 6.5 a run, a touchdown.
Pacheco is a beast, runs so hard.
Looks like he's trying to run through a brick wall every handoff.
Here's Pacheco into the secondary and running down
That
the
boy be toting.
Mahomes' legs can't be ignored. He was the king of the scramble first down this season.
Mahomes, a couple of times he's able to fake as if he's going to give it up to Bell, and he keeps going.
Kicking games, Chiefs, Harrison Butker, 2 for 2 last week, 6 for 6 in the playoffs.
Butker nails a tough one into the win of 47 yards to tie the game.
Justin Tucker, also 2 for 2 last week. He hit from 53 yards.
53 yards on a windy day.
Ain't gonna be no problem.
He's so good.
He's not gonna be no problem.
7-2 as the road.
Look at my boy Andy Reid mustache, bro. Bro, Andy Reid, I know you feel it on your stash. I know you feel that on your stash, bro. Like, come on, give it a look. You know what I mean? I know you feel that, bro. But hey, man, Justin Tucker, he's not going to go out like Tyler Bass. Okay, if the game comes down to a field goal, 10 out of 10 times, or 99.9% chance that this dude, Justin Tucker, a.k.a. Legatron, will be hitting that thing right up the middle.
On a windy day.
He will not be Tyler Bass.
Chiefs 7-2 as the road team. Ravens 7-2 at home.
Ravens ain't gotta worry about that.
Helm.
We're excited for the opportunity, but we're edgy and we're mad. You know, we got a lot to prove.
Chance it could rain, temp in the mid-40s. Baltimore and Kansas City have faced only once in the playoffs. Remember this one? 2010. Baltimore 30-7 win. Joe Flacco, Terrell Suggs, Ray Lewis. Good times.
Where would you rather be right here, right now, right? Huh?
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Right here. Energy.
Your turn. Document any other matchups you think are vital along with your predictions in the comments section. Does the panel of 10 believe it's Lamar's time or more of the same from Mahomes?
I think it's more of the same from Mahomes, bro. I really do, bro. Until is proven otherwise, because I doubted him against the Dolphins. I doubted him against the Bills. I'm not doubting that man again. It's not gonna happen, bro. I gotta see it for my own goddamn eyes. Until then, I'm riding with Pat Mahomes in a electrifying ball game. I'm gonna go 27-26 Chiefs. That's how I'm feeling, bro. Let's see how everybody else is feeling. If I had to predict, I think most of everybody's gonna go with the Ravens. That's what I'm gonna predict, bro. It's 10 predictions that's gonna get put up, and I believe at least 70% is going to the Ravens.
Let's see.
Yeah. Oh my God, I hit it right on the nose. I hit it right on the nose, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 7 people who picked the Ravens, and you got only 3 people who picked the Chiefs, bro. The Chiefs are underdogs yet again. Now versus the Dolphins, the Dolphins was home. They would have been the Chiefs definitely would have been underdogs, but they was the Chiefs was home, so I believe the Chiefs was the favorites to win that game, but definitely was not the favorite to win against the Bills, man, and not the favorite obviously to win against the Baltimore Ravens at on the road actually. So let's go through these picks real quick. Jeremiah 28-26. Everybody got these games being close because who wants a blowout? You feel me? Jeremiah 28-26. Wolf said 24-20. Rank said 23-20 in overtime. I like that scoreboard though. I like 23-20, but I don't want to see a low scoring game. Give me 27-26, and I'm cool with that. Grant said 27-21. Spice and Seth plus Spice. Okay, who those people? Ice Spice? Anyways, he said 36-35. Baltimore Ravens. Ooh, high scoring game. I like that. MJD, he said 24-21 overtime. Okay. Gordon said 24-23. Had the Chiefs. Shook said 30-20. I don't see Mahomes going out that sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. 30-20. Shook put the Ravens. 24-21. He said Chiefs. And last but not least, Petra. 26-20. He had the Ravens winning, man. Sheesh. We're gonna see, bro. Only time will tell. We got what? Today is what? Saturday? We got one more day remaining, bro. One more day remaining. This is gonna be epic. Yo, Patty Mahomes. I believe in you. I trust in you. And I think and predict that you will go to Super Bowl yet again. And if you get to that Super Bowl, bro, yo boy, them rings gonna look very nice. Because you finna get another one. Definitely if you beat the Baltimore Ravens. That's a fact. Anyways, bro, we out of here, man. Let me know how y'all feel. Who y'all got? The Chiefs or the flocking Ravens, bro? It should be epic, bro. Can't get mad of either teams because these two teams are definitely proven and they definitely got people to fear, bro. You gotta fear Lamar. You gotta fear Patrick Mahomes. It's tough, bro. Hey, man, hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to your boy. We out here, man.